So now that I did the kerfing on one side, I took it out of the frame, and I will flip it over and I will do the other side. Sometimes I bend the kerfing a little bit before I glue it, so it fits real snug. Even if it breaks, it doesn't matter. Once it's glued, it's pretty solid. Okay, so the second side kerfing is put on to glue, and I'll let it dry for a little while. Finished both sides of the kerfing. Now I'm going to add some vertical braces to it. And also, I got my pattern laid out for the top of the guitar. So I'll be working on that as well. I cut a bunch of these little braces out of a nice little stick that I made from leftover wood. And then I'll just be gluing it right in there, all along the wall of the guitar to straighten it up. Also, I usually like to keep my area where I work, after I do something, I usually like to keep it clean. So I usually try and clean up right after I do something. This part over here is where it's reinforced. I'm going to put the jack outlet right on this spot. So now I'm going to work on the top of the guitar, the arch. I'm going to put an arch into it, and the circles I drew would be the different height. This will be lower and it'll go up a little higher and around. And I'll use my hand router to do that, and afterwards I'll just use my palm sander and smooth it out. This is using my hand router. It looks pretty bad, pretty rough, pretty messy. But after I get done with the palm sander, it should be pretty nice. It's got a little arch to it. So here I sanded the top down. It's got a little arch to it. A lot more sanding to do, but I got it to about 40 grit to 60 grit on the top. And then I'll just flip it over and I'll clean the back up and make a little arch inside here too as well. So I took off a lot of the glue parts. I sand them smooth. I'm gonna use my router to make it like a little cupping area, so it mirrors the front. So I'll take this block of wood with some sandpaper. I'm going to use 50 grit. It doesn't matter. You could probably use whatever, 100 grit, whatever. And I'll just kind of smooth out, make it pretty level as I can before I glue the top on. So I'm going to glue the top on right now. Just going to put a little glue all along this area here. So you could see right now that where I put the glue, right along the top. So here's my clamps. I just put 2 heavy blocks on it. It lays pretty flat. There's a lot of flexibility in the top. The top is about a little less than a 1/4 inch. With a little arch to it. And I'll just let this sit overnight, and then I can trim it up.